Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is the start of a brand new campaign, again being recorded live on Twitch. We are now in the 1.29 Manchu update, and chat suggested that since it's the Manchu update, there's new stuff in Asia, that we should play as Korea because we don't have the Korean achievements, which are Choson One as Korea own or have a subject own all Shinto, Confucian, and Buddhist provinces in the world, and also, incidentally, get to 135% ship durability. And so that's what we're going to do. There was a poll to determine whether we should keep playing on normal or, keep playing on very hard difficulty. 69.1% of instant runoff voting wants normal, but because I know that some guy named Steve in chat is just going to be a dick about it, we're going to play on very hard anyway. So I veto you. We'll stay on very hard just to prevent Steve from being able to have any fun. So real quick, if you're not familiar with the very hard bonuses, they are these. Construction cost minus 25, national unrest minus 2, development cost minus 20, yearly inflation reduction plus 0.05, interest per annum minus 1, national manpower plus 50, manpower recovery plus 50, land force limit plus 50, naval force limit plus 50, monthly war exhaustion minus 0.05, ship costs and regiment costs minus 33, improve relations plus 50, core creation cost minus 25, idea cost minus 25, and aggressive expansion impact minus 33. So yeah, kind of a lot of bonuses. We'll be playing as Korea. We get our starting traditions, our construction cost minus 10%, domestic trade power plus 25, tech cost minus 5, stability cost minus 10, production efficiency plus 10, ship durability plus 5, manpower plus 10, idea cost minus 10, national tax modifier plus 10, and then we finish with infantry compatibility plus 10. Not a super great group, but not an awful group. I really dislike how the idea cost reduction's so late, and I don't like how the infantry compatibility is at the end, but not gonna lie, 5% tech cost is pretty good. Not bad. So let's give it a go. Korea. Playing as Korea. This is round 2. We did have a false start. So if you're watching this live on Twitch, you'll be a little confused by why we're 1444 again. But let's go from there. So we're gonna do some ship-related type stuff at first. We're gonna have one guy hunt pirates in the Nippon node on go home. We're gonna have these two guys protect trade in the Girin node. Need to get a merchant in the Nippon node. We want to immediately switch to spy network. And we've been rivaled by Donghai, Haichi, and Jiangsu, all of which are valid rivals for us. So sure, let's just counter rival. We have no positive prestige, so we can't do scornful insult. We have an army. It is Batakav. We are led by King Sejong Do-yi, 655, AE impact, possible advisors, yearly corruption. And we have a bad baby. Bad babby. Must die soon. Okay, advisor-wise. Issue strength, yearly... Okay, alright, fantastic. Let's go with this. We'll go with yearly inflation plus trade, see if we can get our early event for some extra early monarch points. We'll take morale of armies. We have estates, the Neo-Confucian reformers, the Yangban administrators, and the Yangban scholars. Super fancy. Let's go ahead and give them some stuff. Get some military points. Let's also do our clergy clicks. I want to get them to 75, but I don't want to do these 30-year clicks, so let's just grant them some land. We'll do this, this. That works. 150 admin sounds great. Let's give them some cash. Let's go ahead and bump stab for prosperity. Okay. This was part of the false start, is that I didn't realize the burghers have too low influence and there are no granted provinces, no provinces we can grant them right now. So we're gonna hold off on the burgher clicks for a year just to avoid desyncing some of the pop-ups that we can get from them. Our ruler, sorry, our general from the nobles is a 1-2-3-1, not bad. I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and start probably spying on Ashikaga for some claims on Japan area. And I think it's worth mentioning at the beginning of the campaign that we have some initial goals. We want to take over Jiangsu for a mission. It's just a permanent claim on basically this whole region. And these are permanent claims. Minus 25% core creation cost. That's pretty strong. Turn the heir into a general? Yes. Let's try that. You never know, it could cause him to die. He's actually better at combat than our current guy, so that's convenient. I mentioned this earlier, and I do think that as Korea, it might make a lot of sense to go economic first for the dev cost. We're so far away from Europe that we might want to spawn all of the institutions. And by spawn, I mean develop them, not spawn them. And going early economic just for that dev cost minus 20 could make that a lot easier. On the other hand, there's always innovative into offensive. I mean, that's a thing. We're gonna hold on to the cab for a sec, because there's a chance, you never know, there's a chance that one of our 3 rivals will not pick up any friends. And because of that, we will be able to declare a very quick, very easy early humiliate to get some early splendor growth from having humiliated a rival. And we might even possibly be able to get above 50 power projection for extra minor points. So we're gonna go for that. Let's keep corruption down to 0 for now. And we do want to mothball this navy, I think. I'm kind of considering selling the navy, but if we do end up going to war with Japan, then I want to have a navy. So it's almost possible that we'll just build nothing but galleys for a while so we can out-navy the Japanese. We shall see. So let's see what happens in a month. You want to leave? You want us to leave you and Innovative alone? It's entirely possible. Come back from Ming. We have a disaster building up, not to be it's to be expected. So Donghai has allied Korchin. Korchin's not our other rival. Haichi has allied Yeren, and Jianzhou has allied Yeren as well. We've got these two together, these two together, these two together. Interesting. 2441, that's scary. Haichi's only got a level 1 fort. Yeren has a level 1 fort. We have a morale of armies advisor, and we have a pretty strong army. I think maybe. Let's go see what their army size looks like. We are playing on very hard. Ooh. Yeah, probably not. Haichi's got 15k to our 14k. Yeren, how many do you have? He only has 9k. I mean, it's possible. If we wanted to, we could merc up and like just go for it and win that siege super quick. We don't need to be that ballsy though. They can raise banners. Oh, that's right. They also nerfed banners in this patch, didn't they? Banners are weird now. I don't know how they work. Do it? Do it. Do it. You know you want to do it. I don't think that's the right play. I think going deeply into debt in the beginning of the game is just a bad call. Especially playing on very hard. On the other hand, we have a mountain fort. Like, to get into southern Korea, they have to go through the mountain fort, and they're a horde. So if they even try, we could just murder the crap out of them. Alright, fine, Leroy! Don't care. Let's just do it. We're just gonna do it. It's fine. Everything's gonna work out fine. Don't worry about this. It's gonna be fine. 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 So, we're gonna hang out like 2 provinces away from the fort. There's definitely something weird going on with one of my mods though. Like, I think this is supposed to be winter. Where's terrain? Winter map mode. Maybe just, I think what's happening is there's like a, yeah, there's like a winter effect applying and it's bleeding through this to this map mode as well. And it looks really weird. So whatever. Our Overlord Ming has demanded we send them this year's tribute in the form of 4 ducats. Yeah, okay. That's fine. All right, Yeren. Not Yeren. Who are we fighting? Haichi. All right, Haichi, show me what you got. What you got? What you got? What do you got? You just gonna go moving in my mountains? What are you, crazy? What are you, crazy? I'm gonna kill your banner. How do you like me now? 0.1 whole war score. I'm gonna hang out in this mountain and you're just gonna suffer attrition. How do you like me now? Just in case, I'm not really too worried about the money. Let's turn on defensiveness. We could also consider, what if, with 59.2% defensiveness, what if we just do a siege race against Hai Chi? We don't have any siege, well, no, it's not true. We do have a siege pip. They only have a 1-2-2. I mean, okay, here's the thing. If we take the battle, we'll crush him because he's in the mountains, he's a horde, and he's going to have a shock penalty for not being on flat terrain, and it's defensive terrain for us, so we'll definitely murder him. But we will also take a lot of casualties ourselves, which is just generally bad. On the other hand, if we do a siege race, the attrition you suffer from sieges is way less than the casualties you suffer from battle. On the other hand, if we kill his army, we could just carpet siege him. There's that. Yaren at 9k can't really... Alright, let's go for the fight. Let's just go kill him. Let's just go do the kill. Alright, we also want to establish our embargoes. Let's come back from Ming, and we will take a close look at our battle. So this is super impactful. You have to remember with hordes, they receive a 25% shock damage decrease on non-flat terrain, and a 25% shock damage increase on flat terrain. So it's not just... These hordes are basically doing 75% out of 125%. It's like a 40% penalty to their normal damage output. We rolled a massive 0 in the first fire phase, but hey, doesn't matter. Fire damage doesn't matter at all yet. It's all going to come down to this first shock roll to see how much we crush. We got a 3 versus our 3. We got a 3 versus their 3. 3 versus their 2. Not great rolls, gotta say. We didn't win. We killed more than we lost-ish? No, not really even. Awesome. That went super well. Barely an inconvenience. Looks like we're going into debt. Stop it, chat. Stop it with the lols and the 1444s. I want to see some, like, dice rolls, some zeros, basically. All right, let me explain. Hold on. There's another factor here. Not only were the rolls not great, but I want to explain something, and I'm actually going to take the time to go look it up, because chat's being mean to me now. EU4 unit pip. I've talked about this before in many campaigns, but you need to understand something here. We are part of, where are we? We are part of the Chinese tech group, okay? Let's go compare some unit pips. So we were pretty evenly matched, right? A 1-2-2 versus a 2-2-3. We had a 2 terrain advantage from the fort. We should have done really well there, but we didn't roll great. And more importantly, though, they have more overall pips, which basically makes their general better. If you look at our pips, our spearmen have 2. We have 2 pips on our infantry, and we have 3 pips on our cavalry. Gee, I wonder how much they get. They are part of the, obviously, nomadic tech group. If we look at this diagram, we can see that the nomads in the year 1444 at military tech 4, right? This is tech 5, this is tech 4. They have 4 pips to our 2 on their infantry. Okay, so we're here, they're here. That's Western, actually. We are Chinese, which is still down there. It's the yellow. So they have basically 2 extra pips. So in your mind, you should basically be thinking of that as their general is essentially not a 1-2. He's actually more like a 2-3 in this context. Okay? Basically. It's not quite how it works because the pips do depend on which category they're in. The big one, though, is the cavalry difference. The cavalry for the nomads have right up here. How is it in between 2? That's kind of weird. Well, they either have 5.5. They have 5.5 pips or something. I don't know. And then, of course, we Chinese have 3. So they've got a 2 pip advantage basically on both infantry and on cavalry, which is pretty much why we lost that fight. Also the fact that we suck and we can't roll well. I mean, there is that. It's gonna be fine. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You got a wall breach? Come on. What's up with this? We should have just siege. We can't siege race. A siege race would have never worked. Aichi, Donghai. Let's embargo you. It also doesn't help that we have negative prestige. How we look on morale? We still have them beat on morale. If I hadn't taken those prestige hits, then we would also have more. Let's train one more infantry just so we can hit our force limit mission for the extra 5% morale of armies. I think that'll help out. Always nice when they suicide their banners for you. Okay. They have 4% discipline. Oh, did I miss that? Yeah, that's true. Horde Unity gives them some. That does help, but discipline... 5% discipline versus, like, morale plus 10. That's roughly the way that the game evaluates them. And at this stage of the game, I would definitely say that morale plus 10 is worth more. Alright, let's get this last guy trained, which lets us turn in our mission. And then we're gonna wait, I guess, for the cav to get fully reinforced. And then we'll go engage. Let's do a insult on somebody. That also gives power projection, which translates into morale of armies. Puts us at 3.0 versus their 2.83. Let's go overrun that guy. Might even make him break his siege. Nice. Nice! Oh, you gotta love, man. You just gotta love when the AI is dumb. Whoa, Angel Ice, thank you for the gifted subs, man. 20 more. A total of 146 to the channel so far. Thank you, sir. Very generous. Let's see. We arrive on the 3rd. They arrive on the 6th. AI gonna AI. Not only is he gonna break his barrage, break his breach, but he's still gonna arrive after we overrun this because we have a 10-to-1 ratio. It's an instant overrun. 0% chance we don't overrun, and then he's just gonna engage behind a river in the mountains. Even better. Fantastic. This time we better win. Now we have a 3 shock advantage. Or 3 pip advantage. Come on, Killen. Of course, he rolls an 8 versus our 7, and then he rolls a 9, naturally. Then he rolls a 0 to our 9, but that's the wrong phase. Come on, give me one good roll. There we go. 6 versus a -3. That's gonna do it. We're gonna consolidate, though. Let's overrun these cav. And then I think we actually do want to either back off or wait for this guy to get stuck in the mountain. If we go around, we have a zone of control we can't get through. That's not true. There's no zone of control. All right, there's a chance, albeit a small one, that we can intercept him in a position where he has to go through mountains. But I think we're probably better off just ignoring Yaren's army, letting him do some sieges and whatever. And let's go occupy literally everything this guy owns so that he can't train any more men. We'll also make sure that we got our siege leader heading to Giran. I want to consolidate as much as possible. We are way poor at the moment. Yeah, just send these two this way. These two can go this way. All right, cool. That actually went all right. The first fight was pretty awful, but it's fine. It's gonna be fine. The claim there. Let's go back to improving with Ming. What do I think about the mission tree? I really don't like mission trees in general, so I mean, what do you want me to say? I don't like mission trees. I don't like unique mission trees because I feel like they just make specific countries stronger than they really should be, and I don't know. I get from like a historic point of view, it does help them to achieve certain things and help guide the AI. Do we want to kill this? Yeah, I think we do. Let's wait a sec and then time it so we arrive 2 days after, so we can get that extra kill for some army tradition. It's not much, but hey, 0.1 army tradition, we'll take it. Next, we can probably go besiege Yaren out before this guy can do anything. Like, our fort should hold quite a while. We'll be alright. I think we'll leave most of the army here, and then just send enough to go pressure him. I'm almost tempted to bring our siege pip leader to the secondary participant, just because we care more about knocking him out of the war. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Well, not yet. Let's wait till we get closer so we actually can take advantage of the siege pip while we're waiting. Is this Humiliation War? Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's see if we can get access over here. Come back from Chicago for now. I want to get a claim on just so. Because Twitch chat informed me that he gets an event that makes him into a pirate, and we don't like pirates. So I want to make sure we kill that guy. All right, cool. Well, we're 20 minutes in. I think this is a good spot to take a break. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do stick around. No, wrong. Backwards. If you're watching this on Twitch, stick around. If you're watching this on YouTube, stick around too if you want. Watch it again. I don't know. Just do whatever you want. Just do what you want, man. I don't care. I'll see you guys next time.